Susan, and these are my books. Today we're going to be talking about my weird reading habits. I've been seeing a lot of these, and these kind of are in the vein of video, in like people talking about what they hate most in books and what people find themselves doing while reading. And as of recently, I found myself being really weird about like how I read my books now, because I started reading in middle school, like seriously reading in middle school, and I just like I never really paid attention to the weird things I have to do to like keep myself invested. But it's just like, now that I pay attention to it, like I read some of the Liar's Knot, I was literally sitting there like, why the fuck am I doing this? So I thought I'd go through what I've gathered about myself for the past couple of days. It's not a huge list. However, I do think like explaining these is going to be very fun for me. So let's get started. The first thing is that I have to break the spine of a book while reading. And this, well, not while reading, before reading. And this walks up into the fact that I like to keep my books in the best condition possible. So specifically for paperbacks, let's just go with the best example, The Liar's Knot. I literally broke this spine. So there's a technique of breaking spine where you just like literally like slowly open the book from both sides and like press down so you don't get any creases in the spine. That's my thing. But the thing is, I have to do it to every single paperback book that I read. And then also, so this is on the same shelf, but I'm going to just grab it real quick. With the Illumicrate versions of the Greenbone Saga that I have, the cover was like actually like glued onto the back portion of like the bound pages, meaning that this would bend. And I was like, no. And I had already seen that with like, there's this small little line thing from like the previous seller that I got it from when they were reading it. So, and I thought it was weird. So I checked the rest of my hardback books because I was like, is that how they all are? And no, that's not how it is. And the only book in this set that wasn't like, that didn't have the spine of the hardcover like glued down was Jade Legacy. And Jade Legacy is a massive book, so I'm glad it wasn't. But literally, I was like, okay, so no. So yeah, when I opened it like this part was flat to this. Right, that's what I mean. And I was like, I don't think so. Because eventually when I'm going to read these books, and I will read these, I don't want to be like damaging them in any way possible, you know? So I just kind of like took like not really like a knife, but like I took like a flat object and just kind of pushed it into this to like get it to break. So like I broke the spine of this book. So yeah, I was that's just how I am, honestly. I'm just going to say that's just how it is, how I am. And I thought it was really funny. So that's something that I do. I just like to keep my books in the best condition possible. And especially if I get them from resellers, I like to like keep them in as best condition as they come in, you know? Because like eventually, because I know for a damn fact that for my entire collection, I could sell all of these books for like $10,000 or more if I decide to. And like, if I decide to sell all my special editions, those could go for $10,000 on their own for my full collection. So, I'm keeping them in the best condition possible. Sue me. Next is I have to have ambiance in the background. And this is very, very specific to, I think both like, this is very specific. Specifically, I have to have like some sort of game ambiance in the background. Like I'll be listening to, specifically, I choose Skyrim most of the time. It's either Skyrim or Doom. I kind of alternate between the two. If I chose to do Persona, I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 Royal, I will say that. And I'm so close to finishing the game. I should really get on that, but I don't have time. Anyways, I have to have ambience in the background while I'm reading. It's like non-negotiable. Like I just cannot focus on anything. And this extends to like everything else I need to focus on, like homework, like cleaning or anything. With cleaning, I like to have more like upbeat music. I listen to K-pop, a lot of K-pop. So like I listen to a lot of K-pop. If you cannot fucking tell by the Red Velvet poster. Oh shit, sorry. But yeah, I have to listen to K-pop. Not really I have to, but like I prefer listening to K-pop while I'm cleaning. But like my point still stands. I have to be listening to ambiance, mainly because like if I listen to the actual like game soundtrack, like I'll just kind of like get invested in like the strings, because I used to be a violinist. So like I'll get like really invested in like the instruments that are using, and like get really invested in the music. So like I have to use the ambiance with like also the walking sound. So I listen to like those like 10 24-hour ambiances like on repeat. I swear it's actually kind of a mess. But that's the only way I can focus while reading. It really can. And it also just really helps me set the mood for like whatever I'm reading, because Skyrim within itself is honestly like pretty versatile. Like at least it's music, at least I think so. So like it really helps like set the mood of like especially fantasy stories. It helps set the mood of like the world that it's being set in, you know? All right. Next thing I caught myself doing, hold on. Oh, okay. The next thing I caught myself doing was making faces at characters. Oh god. Okay, so I found myself doing this, and it's really weird because I make faces at people all the damn time, right? I'm always making faces at people doing weird shit, especially on like TV and whatnot. But I found myself doing it while reading. Like literally, well, I was reading The Liar's Knot, and like people are doing some dumb ass shit, right? Or they're doing some very questionable shit. And and my face, literally, I could feel my face contorting into weird expressions. And I was like, wait, what am I doing? This literally is not real. That's just a testament to how good that book is. But like, my point still stands. I was making some weird ass faces at these characters because they were doing some really random shit. Like Master Vargo, I haven't really talked about the characters in this book, in the series anyways, but one of the characters' names is Vargo. He's like a crime lord trying to be legit about it. But he's still not really legit enough, really. And he doesn't really care. But, here's my thing. He tried to do, like, his crime lord thingy after becoming a noble. And immediately his whole plan gets botched because he's literally just too fucking stupid to really, I'm not going to say he's stupid. No, that's the wrong word. But he just wasn't paying attention. He just got really careless, and like it was really funny to see everything go tits up, and him going, God fucking damn it. It was really funny. And so I was literally like, both laughing and like making some weird expressions at whatever his choices were. But like I found myself doing like it's just stupid, man. It was just really stupid. I like to guess who's endgame. I know a lot of people like to do this, but I really, really enjoy guessing who's endgame. And I'm usually wrong. Unless it's actually fucking obvious. Like, here's an example. When I was reading Fourth Wing, I will not shut up about how much I dislike this book, honestly. That's how it feels anyways. But when I was reading Fourth Wing, literally this man's description, like how long his description was a dead giveaway as to him being endgame for Zeta and Ryerson. And literally I'm just like, resand, repackage, hate it so much. And in an example of when I was wrong, when I read ACOTAR, when it was only a standalone, when I read ACOTAR, when I was only a standalone, like back in like, I think it was like 2020 something, 2015, 2016, I cannot remember, literally cannot remember. Something, so with ACOTAR, I really thought Tamlin was endgame, but no, I was wrong. So literally, with ACOTAR, I really thought Tamlin was endgame. Nah, I was wrong. Anyways, but yeah, also, I'm gonna talk about this again because I hate the actual, like, I hate the pipeline of people going from, oh, Tamlin's kind of cute, to he's the worst partner ever. No, I am not. No, Tamlin is not a bad partner. No, he's just kind of like in that vein of like selfishness where he thinks that what he needs is the same thing that his person needs. He's never been a bad partner. I'm just saying that. He has never ever been a bad partner to Feyre. Feyre just didn't need him. Feyre didn't need what he could provide for her. She needed something different, and that's what Rhysand gives her. You will never catch me saying that Tamlin is a bad partner. You will never catch me saying that, because he never was. He just did what he thought was right without really ever really thinking about it. And that was his own mistake. That's it. That was it. That's it. And people are guilty of making that mistake all the time. So I hate it when people call Tamlin a bad partner, because he's not. He really isn't. He did love Feyre, and he loved her. He loved her so much, which is why he went looking for her. But the thing about him is that he wasn't what Feyre needed. So that's why she left. Do you understand? I hate it when people call Tamlin a bad partner, because he never was a bad partner. He did everything within his power within his own knowledge to make Feyre happy, and that just wasn't what she needed. So she left for Rhysand. Okay, all right. I'm getting off that rant because I will literally go on for hours. It's not literally. Anyways, I act like the characters sometimes, because you know when your characters are doing when the characters are doing these really weird shit, doing some weird stuff. Like, they have these, like, weird, like, mannerisms and actions that they do. And, like, you kind of find yourself just, like, doing them subconsciously while reading. It's either that, or I'll find myself, like, in the middle, like, I'll be at school or something, and I'll be, like, and my thoughts will stray to the book, and I'll just be, like... It's for no fucking reason, other than I think the mannerism is kind of cool, and that's just kind of how my brain just goes about it. It's weird. It's really fucking weird the way my brain works, but you know what? I have fun with it. So sue me. Next, I will literally open my book and smell it periodically, just because I like the smell of paper. This is something that a lot of readers do, I find. But however, a lot of people think it's weird. I don't know why. I enjoy the smell of paper, and I will smell my books if I ever choose to. You know why? Because I paid for them. It's my money. That's my book. So sue me. Truly, just sue me. Honestly, I do really just like the smell of paper, though, especially like pressed paper. Like, it's just, and I think that's why I also like reading physical books so much. Like, I'll read ebooks. Okay. I'll read fan fiction on AO3. However, I typically tend to read, like, mostly physical books. And that's just personal preference. A lot of people prefer reading on Kindle Unlimited rather than just, like, having a physical book and having, like, a physical, like, home library. I prefer the physical home library just because the aesthetic of it is amazing, and B, I like the feeling of, like, actually, like, doing something substantial and not staring at a screen all day. Because reading is one of the ways I decompress, and specifically decompress away from technology. So I tend to do that. So I prefer physical books. And also just the smell when you break open like a new hardback. Ugh! So good. So good. I change my reading position endlessly. Absolute. The amount of times I will literally move myself just to find a more comfortable reading position is actually insane. It's not even, like, it actually just is not even funny how many times I will move myself just to be more comfortable in the fucking same position. It's weird. The thing about my body is that my body parts go numb pretty quickly. And if I'm not paying attention to it, I won't notice it. But the minute I start paying attention to it, I have to move. I just have to. I have to fucking move. It's It's nonsense. I will stay sucked into a book for hours on end, but quite literally, the moment I start paying attention to my body, all hell breaks loose and I just cannot be comfortable and I cannot find any comfortable position to get back into my reading focus. It fucking sucks. I hate it so much. I hate feeling like I hate like having like a good reading rhythm and then having to stop that rhythm because I got uncomfortable. Like this earthly shape is inconvenient. I cannot with it. Sometimes I wish I could be like Doctor Strange and astral project myself just so I could read and my body could sleep. Honestly, that would be so good if I could just astral project myself to do everything that I need to do while my physical body rests. Like I feel like sometimes I just feel like I don't have enough time and my body just will give out on me because this feeble mortal shape just fucking sucks. I just can't, man. Why does the human body have to be so fucking weak? And these last two go together. I either stop or skip at very emotionally charged parts. And I do this with movies too, where like emotions get really high because I'm an empath. I feel things very deeply. Even though I know it's not real. I feel things very deeply. With almost every movie I watch, I cry. The only movie I haven't cried at recently was, I think, what was it? It was Red Sparrow. Jennifer Lawrence is in it. I didn't cry at that one because like literally there was kind of like a very detached emotions from it. So I didn't really feel very much. But literally almost every movie I've ever watched, I've cried at. Literally. Because like either like emotionally charged or like the resolution is really cute and stuff like that. But yeah, within books, I do the exact same thing and I will either stop or skip it. And quite literally what I will do is I will just like stop. When I stop, I will literally put the book down and I won't come back to it for the next couple of months. And then if I skip it, then I can continue within the story, but I won't skip it entirely. I'll skim it to get an idea so I'm not like completely lost. But like also it's just like I just can't stomach reading it in full. At least the first time I read it. If I really like the book, I'll go back and read it, and then I'll read the emotionally charged part that I skipped the first time because I know what to expect this time. Doesn't mean I won't cry, but you know. I actually can't remember the last time I cried for a book. Well, actually, I can. It was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I won't shut up about that book because I really love it. I love that book so fucking much. Anyways, those were the last ones. So that brings this video to an end, you guys. This one was really short. And I think that's really nice because like, because my videos have been getting pretty long as of late. I try and keep my videos kind of long because I like to have I like to have a lot of commentary in between what I'm doing and all of that. But I also just really like talking, as obvious by this. But also I really like having a lot of like time for my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that brings this video to an end, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please, if you like this video, please hit the please like, and if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. I post weekly on this channel, so don't miss out. Also, if you want to see more from me, leave me comments down below. What you want to see from me, what books I should put on my TBR, what books I should move up my TBR, and just what you're reading or doing recently. I always get really excited when I see comments from you guys. It makes me feel so happy and appreciated. Anyways, guys, I love my little numas. Bye!